But of course, we've been asking you to phone up and have your say on the England squad. We can go to the lines now. Alex is a Leicester fan and joins us this afternoon. Alex, hello, how are you?
Hi there, Goldstein. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm very well, thanks, man. How are you? You all right?
Yeah, I'm very good. I have to say, I'm a big fan. I think Drive is probably my favourite show on talkSPORT at the moment. So, you, Danbros and Benty.
Oh, how nice is that? Well, because you've said something so nice, we're on air till 7. You can have every single minute between now and then if you want, Alex, all right?
Yeah, I phoned up to talk about, I think, the admission of James Maddison. I just don't understand what Maddison, how much more does he have to do to prove to Southgate he's worth just a call-up, you know? I think, obviously, with the Euros, I think, you know, you talk about people like Foden and Grealish and Mason Mount, obviously winning the Champions League last season, you know, playing out of their skin. I think Maddison wasn't an obvious admission, but I think this year you've got to question Southgate's decision over Maddison not being picked, surely.
Do you think he comes to watch Leicester enough, Alex? I mean, we were speaking earlier about Jarrod Bowen having to leave West Ham, potentially become a regular. I don't know. I'm with you. I don't know why James Maddison's not picked. And it says on the screen, Harvey Barnes as well, you've mentioned as well, another fantastic player. So do you think it's because Leicester didn't have a fantastic season until the end of the season?
Yeah, I think it was because actually, Danbros, I was on the show previously with yourself and Adrian Durham talking about Leicester, you know, trying to break into that sort of so-called Big Six. Yeah. And obviously finishing fifth in the last 2 years. And, you know, I was at the Southampton game on Sunday, you know, to finish eighth with a 4-1 victory over Southampton, which obviously included James Ward-Prowse in the side. You know, I think that was a really good season, and Vardy scoring, Barnes setting up 2 of the goals and Maddison scoring as well. I thought, well, when that squad comes out, I'm hoping to see Maddison's name. I'm very happy about James Justin, but I just think he's been hit with a lot of injuries. I think he's quite a surprising addition to the squad. But I mean... Okay,
Alex, let me ask you this question, Alex, right? Okay, I'm looking at the midfielders now, okay? Jude Bellingham, he wouldn't... Listen, I like Maddison, but I'm just going to put these to you. Jude Bellingham, different kind of player. I wouldn't put Maddison above Bellingham. Would you agree with that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think the youth's important.
Okay. Calvin Phillips, we know, and Declan Rice, different players to James Maddison, right?
Yep.
Okay, James Ward-Prowse has had a good season and is phenomenal with the free kick. Yeah?
Yep.
So now we've just got Mason Mount, and we know Southgate loves him, probably starts when everyone's fit.
Yep.
And the only other player is Conor Gallagher. Would you put Maddison above Conor Gallagher?
I wouldn't actually put Maddison above Conor Gallagher. I think he's proven his worth to the Premier League at Palace. I would actually question either Ward-Prowse or even Jack Grealish. I think if you think about £100 million for someone who, you know, is rotating on and off the bench, and obviously I know Foden does the same at Man City, but you think of the impact that Foden has once he's on that pitch, whereas Grealish is a bit...
But Grealish is front three, right? Maddison's going to be midfield.
Yeah, but I would either take out Ward-Prowse and put in Maddison. I think Maddison, with his set pieces, he may be not as good as Ward-Prowse, but I think he offers more in open play than Ward-Prowse. Okay. Or I would just take out another attacker in Grealish and then just add an additional midfielder.
Okay. I don't think it's an attacker. 5 right backs he's picked. 5 right backs.
So you take one of those out?
You can remove one of those. Harsh. It's harsh what one to remove, but I mean, Kieran Trippier, there's an argument he can play left back, I know, but...
And he can play over a middle 3 as well.
If you're counting actual midfielders, what is there, 6 in the squad? You can add Phil Foden, but they're classed as attacker, Phil Foden, Grealish, Saka. They're classed as attackers. So midfield, you can remove one of the right backs and put James Maddison in.
Where would you play James Maddison in that England team? What position?
I mean, it's difficult. I'd like to know where his best position has been this season for Leicester, but he's clearly having a great season, scoring goals. He has to be an attacking midfielder. Maybe next... I've said before that I'd like to see James Ward-Prowse next to Declan Rice, so maybe that could be an option as well. Not so much a deep midfielder, because you've got Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice if you want 2 deep, but if you want one break in the lines from the 2, Maddison is going to be perfect.